All right, good evening, everybody. It's Wagschicago. Good afternoon, whatever it is. Today's the 30th day. It's April. They tell you, but it ain't. Well, you believe whatever they tell you anyway. So whatever. Today's or the year is 222. Oh, I didn't mean to start on Deagle, but anyways, that's in the picture. Hang on. Let's get to weather. Illinois, Chicago area, down to St. Louis. This is a tornado watch at this point, but it's got a hook in it already as far as their pattern. We keep getting the derechos that are in this exact Chicago. Usually go actually it actually goes from Chicago to Minnesota, so this might be a little different. But the problem I'm worried about, hang on, is this tornado. See how this works? My screen. I have no internet. This is who's at the house. Here people. Anyways, last night in Kansas, these doohickeys are popping out. See, it's that season, so nobody cares, right? But the reason I care is right here. I'll show you. Hang on. Well, one, they're actually they're telling you the counties. See how this works? Tornado watch valid from April 30th, 222, 1:45 p.m. Central Daylight until April 30, 222. Forget the zeros, they don't count. 8 p.m. And then it shows Boone County, etc. We'll look at the map. I'll leave it up here in case you want to read this. Boone, Bureau, etc., etc. My area is included. See how that works? But if you remember my video last year, I think it was August. Google that. Or now you have to Google. It's right in this channel. We had a tornado in my backyard, so I got it on tape. I got a tree falling. Go look that up. Maybe I'll put it at the end of this thing. That's why I was taping it as it happened. It was so mint, and you get you get a charge out of that adrenaline. You see what I'm saying? Anyways, back to the storm. This is your current map. DeKalb area, southwest, southwest is where it's coming at right now. But that's the beginning of it, anyways. I find this interesting. I do a water vapor. This is purple. No, yeah, right. And then there's all this purple garbage that they're whatever. Just saying. And look at the black. Texas is still pitch black. See how they work? No vapor in sight. And then it doesn't matter. Anyways, the reason I'm worried about this is one of like this dark arts garbage right here. We're having a black moon tonight. See how that work? Now I kind of do space. I used to be what do you call it, a spurg in the space weather garbage. You may think I am now. I used to do this shit on live streams a couple years back, like 2017 ish, whatever. It doesn't matter. That's how I started seeing all these anomalies in the radar. But whatever. Anyways, you got a black moon coming, which is super, 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 super rare. That's tonight, by the way. There's a dark arts holiday coming up. I think tonight or tomorrow morning, May Day, right? Something to do with halfway through the year. I don't know. There's spiritual garbage, but I do know what it is. You look it up. But this is creepy that this is all tying in. This sudden black moon is happening tonight. My point was I do a lot of weather of the sun, and I didn't see any of this in the reports coming until today. So, and it's very cloudy in most of the country. So I'm wondering if you could see it and send me a picture of your black moon, is what I'm saying. Anyways, if you get the hint. I can't show this because they're fact. I showed I'm gonna show it because I can't. I'm on this channel. There's purple in the some Olympic game or something. But anyways, I'm not gonna get into that. Right here, fact check here. I can show you this. The opening ceremony of this London Olympics didn't predict anything, according to some guy or girl or whatever you're called that doesn't know their patterns nor symbols of the dark arts. Whatever you do, you. I know a lot of people got sick right after. So and they showed the exact scenario. They had hospital beds, purple. I can't show it to you because it's illegal or whatever. This 1-8 garbage is going with the new panels and stuff coming. See how that work? You guys, this ain't your grandfather's country no more. Space weather watch. This is really why I'm worried. See, there's a whole bunch of reasons. You got the dark arts. You got Chicago area, which has got me under it. I had a tornado land on my head last year. I live on there, not live, but I posted like an hour later. I was there live and I recorded it live, is what I meant to say. Anyways, we had a CME in transit. We still do. Shielding Earth from solar energy particles from today's X flare. Question. They don't even know what's going on anymore. This is my point. you can't believe these cocksuckers no more because I'm catching them deleting data again, even on the regular radar. So why are you deleting hours and hours of shit? And now they fixed the radar. They said the other day after somebody's radar got out into the public that there's a problem. And now they said it was a problem. They fixed it, I guess, because they said it was a data issue. But it's still happening, except now that you're missing data. That's a good way to fix something. You got a leak in your hose, cut the section out that's broke. This is your lord. See how that works? This is how they spend your money. And by the way, this garbage is coming back from my area. They're saying that for people that are vulnerable, let's say, you should breathe this garbage into your lungs. These are actual photos from doctors that have removed particles from these doohickeys that are usually used in the bedroom for kinkies garbage. See how that works? But you all put them on for a couple of years because you're retarded. So now they're bringing them back. If you don't think they're not, look up the CDC. They're starting to roll them out again. Anyways, I can't talk about it. Look at this cocksucker. This is just my newsfeed. Sorry about that. Hang on. Yeah, here we go. This is the thing I'm talking about. See how that works? So I put a post up. This is funny. Some asshole put that in there. I don't know what pH sounds like, but anyways, I think they're saying that to the news. Let's call it. It says CDC recommends the shame muzzles for this certain county and high risk people. What's high risk people? Like, yeah, whatever. And then we got a 1-8 thing coming that's gonna stop people from talking. See how that works? Because of disinformation. See how that works? This is disinformation from your lords. I want to see one report, a legitimate study before the garbage started. For 100 years, I got them all. Every study about certain these tools you use in the bedroom that you idiots are wearing all the time. Not right now because the Lord's told you can take them off. You're gonna put them back on. See how that works? So that's just funny how they say that. The CDC. Who would listen to these pricks anymore? You'd have to have a hole in your head. If they fool you once, that's shame on me, right? No, shame on you because you're an asshole. You fool me twice, now I'm an asshole. What happens when it's a third time? See how that works? Starts with PH, ends in U. See how that works? Freaking pricks. Anyways, back to the freaking geostorm and the tornadoes and the weather. There's a lot of creepy shit. It's called a vector, kind of. The letter V. All the shit kind of lines up to a point. And hopefully this will be nothing. But in case it is, now you knew to go in your basement or some garbage. See that, Eric? Not talking about that. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. I haven't been on the radio here for a while. I call it radio. When I was a kid, by the way, I used to sit there and play with the AM radio, the dial. They had static and all that garbage. You guys don't even know what that is anymore. But anyways, there was static. You'd hear these DJs, right? So the DJ, I really liked how they talk because they made shit interesting. And so that's why I call it the radio because I used to sit there and tape record with a cassette tape. Look at this dude. If you don't think Jesus and all your lords, whatever you believe in, is coming down from the dark arts, look what they're doing in stadiums. This is called 5D, I think. You got doohickeys flying around a freaking stadium that people think they could fucking pet. And the U.S. government, during a certain war in like 1990, roughly, give or take a few months, somewhere in there, they did a doohickey like this to these oil fields that were lit. And the soldiers, it was a little country. It was like going to war with like Iowa or something. Anyway, it lasted like 6 hours. But they did a doohickey where they thought some guy named Allah or something fell out of the sky, and then they all surrendered. That was 30 something years ago. Imagine this garbage. And by the way, this is your alien garbage. See how that works? Look, they think there's water floating around. If you wore, this is why they have you wearing the shame muzzles. This is not about germs. See how that works? They're trained. This is called grooming you. See how that works? Freaking idiots. You're going to put the mask on. I know you are. Anyways, Chicago weather star. Let's see what this says. I think I can play this. It's weather about safety. Maybe I could help people out. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I'll end it here. I'll come back with some news. I'm in a good mood, so we'll do some weird shit tonight if I get through these tornadoes. I guess I'm not going to play. What is going on here? Here we go. All right, just forget it. I'm not gonna play it. This is Wagschicago. Look up or don't. See how that works. And look up that. See, even the tornado alley's moving. See how that works. Blizzard Bay. What did it say? Blizzard hail? Really? Oh my. Anyways, this is Wagschicago. I'll be